Yo, what's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. If this is your first time here, I'm your co-host Aray, and I'm with my other co-host Aunn. Aunn, my guy, say what's up.
What's going on, guys? Yo, we got a new setup going on. This is looking crazy, bro.
Thanks.
This is
Awesome.
looking crazy.
Hey, we got
If
some
it,
we got some plans coming up, bro. I ain't gonna leak too much, bro, but it's about to get lit.
it is about to get lit, but if any of you guys are watching this on YouTube and you guys are seeing like the video part of this, you know exactly what we mean. This we kind of have the screen set up in the back. I would recommend everybody watch it through video too. Now that we have this kind of projector going on, you can literally see what we're talking about. You can see the articles and you can see whatever we're trying to show. You can actually see it. Plus, you see our avatars, so you can kind of see us moving around and whatnot. So yeah.
Facts. All right, yo, but again, this is your first time here. Every single Thursday, what we do is we do news podcasts where we go over pretty much anime related stuff, obviously some manga, and sometimes we get into gaming and other cool cultural topics. But before we get started with this episode, just want to shout out our sponsor, DropClick. Oh, that's all you, bro.
So DropClick is the one-stop shop for desk setups. Right now, we sell mouse pads, keycaps, trigger stops. We're planning to sell everything desk setup related, but in general, we have a lot of cool designs for mouse pads, and they have matching keycap sets. So if you want to transform your setup, this is the place for it.
Facts. All right, yo, link will be in the description if you guys want to check it out. Make sure you guys use code Anime Plus. And yeah, let's get into the video. So first of all, this news literally just dropped on like maybe a couple hours before we're recording, and it wasn't initially going to be in the pod, but I said, okay, we got to put this in here. So we talked about this earlier, how I guess they had like a Dragon Ball con, like a panel at New York Comic Con literally today. And in that panel, they announced a new Dragon Ball anime called Dragon Ball Daima. We already knew what the synopsis was. We found some leaks, and that was like kind of like Dragon Ball GT, where Goku becomes young again. And yeah, it's confirmed. You know, you can see Goku young over here. They had like a 3 minute trailer, which I posted on Instagram, posted on TikTok, and yo, Loki, it looked pretty good. I probably still won't watch it, but yeah, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, this is time to get hyped.
Yeah, I'm weak. Man said I'm probably not gonna watch it. I've never watched Dragon Ball, so I'm probably not gonna watch it. But I know there's some diehard Dragon Ball fans out there that want new content all the time. I don't really know if there's any new content for Dragon Ball that comes out nowadays, but if there isn't, this is the perfect, perfect slot for that.
Facts. Just small little details on this. First of all, again, we mentioned that Goku becomes younger. We mentioned in the earlier pod that like him and like the Kai, I forget his name exactly, but Supreme Kai, I think it is. They're both traveling around looking for the guy that made them young. So that's like the plot of the story. This is coming out in fall 2024, and kind of like how Oda is behind the scenes, very involved with the One Piece live action. Akira Toriyama is going to be doing pretty much the same thing with this anime. He's the guy that made Dragon Ball, so OG creator behind the scenes. So you can expect it to be at least a lot better than Dragon Ball GT. I mean, obviously can't guarantee that, but I have a pretty good feeling that it's going to be for sure.
Yeah, I mean, let's hope this is a good one. You know my stance when it comes to like remakes and like redos, not redos, but like sequels or prequels. Sequels and prequels you could do, but like if you do it repetitively and you keep doing it, bro, it's just like we don't really want that. Maybe like okay, this is one thing they can do. This is not like obviously I don't know how much effort goes into this or how the ROI would be. So I don't know if this is even something that they would do, but like maybe add a new character, like a new storyline, a new way to go, like a new person. Like I get it, like Goku's, like the most favorite character. He is the main character of Dragon Ball. But maybe if they got like a relative of Goku or maybe Goku's son 300 years later, something like some new storyline, not just Goku as a kid, because we've seen Goku as a kid. So, but I'm speaking pretty much out of my ass when I say this because I haven't watched Dragon Ball. But that I'm just saying in general when it comes to like prequels and sequels, they should like it's the same thing with Naruto and Boruto. I didn't watch Boruto because I'm not trying to watch Naruto 2.0 again. Like there's no point. I'm not that addicted to it where like I'll rewatch it again. But sometimes it just becomes a drag, and I think, in my opinion, this looks like a drag, but that's just my opinion.
That's fair. I mean, again, you're not the biggest Dragon Ball fan, so I don't really expect you to be super hyped over this. Before we move on to the next one, I want to drop a little nugget of information. So apparently, when Dragon Ball was up and coming, it was running, and obviously Goku was still like a kid. Akira, again, the creator of Dragon Ball, he wanted to have Goku be younger for a lot longer, but like the editors kind of pushed him to make him older. So Owen, you might not know this, but basically after Dragon Ball, there was Dragon Ball Z, and there was like a huge, kind of like a pretty big time skip and whatnot. That was apparently kind of pushed by the editors, but now that Akira basically made it and he can tell everyone to fuck off, maybe he's the one that's leading the charge behind bringing Goku back to a younger age. But yeah, that's just like a little small nugget of information, and yeah, just some speculation behind it. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart ploy in terms of bringing a main character back to his kind of teenage years, because that's when people get into anime. People get into anime when they're teenagers, when they're around that age. It kind of appeals to like a younger audience. I would say this is a good way to kind of get more people into the original Dragon Ball if he attempts to like tie in the story all the way. But also, as you just said, this part of the time skip was skipped, so he's kind of filling in holes, which is good for the story in general.
all right, let's move into the next one. So we kind of previewed this one in the last pod, but I wanted to do it again just because it was pretty cool. So during Thanksgiving Day, they have a parade. It's called the Macy's Parade. It's something that's in the U.S. I believe it's in New York City. Correct me if I'm wrong, Owen.
Yeah, it's in New York City.
Word. But they usually have like a bunch of not really mascots, but like characters from different shows. Like you see Snoopy from that one show, I can't remember what it's called, Charlie Brown, and all these other cartoon characters. But this year we got a 50-foot Monkey D. Luffy. What's it called? Like an inflatable balloon? Float. Yeah, 50 foot, bro. That's crazy, bro.
It's actually crazy. This little image right here shows
Yeah,
how it would look compared to like some of the buildings, and it looks like it's bigger than some of those, which is honestly crazy. So personally, I've never been to the Macy's parade. I feel like a lot of New Yorkers don't go to the parade just generally.
yeah,
Um, but since Luffy's gonna be there, low key, I'm about to pop out. Like I do want to see Luffy, and a 50-foot version of him is about to be crazy. No,
bro.
I'm definitely going and seeing that for sure.
43 feet long, 39 feet wide, and 50 feet tall. That's insane, bro.
Bro, he's literally gonna be like the size of a block. Like
Bro,
that's crazy.
I try to spoil, bro, because I've been hearing a lot of people say that we'd be spoiling, but Luffy has this one form where he's huge, bro. Imagine,
Oh shit. You're right, bro. This is sick, bro. That would be sick. Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm going to see this. I'm definitely going to see this. This is about to be gas.
yeah. I'm just kind of looking at the article. It says that there's some other Japanese pop culture icons that have been made into floats. We got Goku, Sonic, Pikachu, and Eevee, but I'm pretty hyped for this one. Obviously, I'm not even gonna go there and check it out, but if you do go own, you gotta send me like a video or a picture or something. Yeah,
No, I'm definitely I'm putting the video up on Anime Plus
hey,
Instagram for a fact. So if you guys, want to see that, definitely follow our Instagram page. Also, any information that we get that we put out here is generally also put out on the Instagram page instantly on the day it comes out. So yeah.
all right, let's get into the next one. All right, so I guess there's this thing that New York Times does that they basically have like a bestseller list, and obviously books and whatnot, and they have a ton of manga on the list. So I figured I'd throw this in there just to kind of show, how anime and manga is popping in the United States. So this is for graphic books and manga. So obviously I got a list out here. We got My Hero as the number one spot. We got some JJK, we got some Dragon Ball Super. We also got some Blue Lock, which is pretty hype. Spy Fam, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, and One Punch Man. So yeah, some really good series out here in the West. We got some. Honestly, bro, it's pretty impressive that for graphic novels, when you think about the United States, you think of like, I don't even know, Diary of the Wimpy Kid or stuff like that. But for some of these series to be on the list is pretty impressive, and kind of goes to show anime and manga be popping off here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like anime and manga when we were kids it wasn't really that big of a scene, you could say. But now, bro, if you go to any shop, any mall, I mean, we talked about this many in multiple pods. If you go to like any mall, any shop, any big shopping center, there are going to be literal manga stores, anime merch stores. Like anime in general is becoming such a huge industry, and I'm glad to see,
Mhm.
it thriving in the West in terms of like even manga too.
Honestly, facts, bro. Like it's always like the more industry grows, the better stuff that you're gonna get. You know what I mean? Like obviously, for example, I don't know, the first thing that popped into my head was um here, Amazon. So obviously first they start off by selling books, but as the e-commerce industry grew, like they started selling stuff faster, 1 day delivery, not even 2 day delivery. So obviously it's not the same comparison here, but at the same time we're getting a lot more anime and a lot more manga. And that kind of just, obviously not every single anime is gonna pop off, but it creates like a vacuum where there's more and more, and eventually some will hit. So I think that's a good thing overall.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, um, it definitely it makes competition arise, and people just want to become the best. Like after Demon Slayer, was that staple anime of
Mhm.
really good animations. Every bigger anime really stepped up their game in terms of animations. Like after like 2020, it doesn't even matter what anime you watch now. Every anime has really, really good animations.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
100%.
that's what like the competitiveness kind of gets at. It kind of accelerates the growth of how good something gets. Obviously, like things can get good at a gradual pace, but if there's more competition, people will just be competing more and more, and everything will just be getting better and better.
Exactly. All right, let's get into the next article. So this
Yep.
one is this one is pretty fire, bro. I've actually read the first couple of chapters of this manga, and I'm pretty hyped that we are getting an anime adaptation for 2024. The trailer recently just came out, and it is called Go Go Loser Ranger. So that is coming out in 2024.
That's hilarious. Go go lose the ranger. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Do you know what this whole thing's about?
Yeah. Do you want to hear my version, or do you want to hear like
I want
the?
to hear your version.
uh,
Yeah.
so this is like a reverse Power Rangers, where basically it's in the perspective of the so-called aliens slash bad guys. So in this story, apparently the aliens, we'll just call them aliens, they started to invade the Earth, and they completely got clapped by the Rangers, and they got clapped so much so that they killed off all the bosses, so like all the higher ups, and they made all the foot soldiers have to keep repeating their defeat over and over and over and over again. I think it says for 13 years. I think the actual synopsis says for 13 years. So imagine getting embarrassed, like, and the general public think it's legit, but they have to keep coming up with new scripts over and over again. And the thing is, these foot soldiers don't die. They can get like hurt and killed, but then they just regenerate. So they have to keep coming up with new things, and it's kind of like a circus. And they're getting like trolled by these rangers that are just constantly clapping them every single Sunday. I think it is. So the main character, who is this guy right here, Foot Soldier D, he gets pissed off. He's like, "Yo, fuck it, we got to end this cycle." And he basically they also have powers that they can like transform and whatnot. He says, "Fuck it, bro. I gotta figure out how to end the cycle." And he tries to disguise himself as like a human. And I'm not gonna go on too much from there because I don't really know where the story goes. But I don't know, man. You can tell like it's definitely a nice take on Power Rangers, like the reverse side of things. And I liked it, man. I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty fire.
No, it's a cool perspective seeing stuff from the other side. Like we've seen Power Rangers our whole life. As kids, we've seen it from the good guy side, but sometimes it's kind of cool to see, especially when you grow up,
Mhm.
because when you're young and you kind of see everything through one perspective, you don't really look at older perspectives. But when you grow older a bit, you can kind of relate to both sides,
Mhm.
and seeing stuff from a villain side is actually pretty cool. This is definitely something I'd watch if you said there's an anime adaptation that's coming out. This is something I would definitely watch.
Yo, low key though, I think the most appealing thing to me is the main character. He's I don't know if it gets to this level, but he's kind of like Aaron, where he like kind of vows to get his vengeance.
Damn, that those type of revenge type animes be sick because it's always like shit doesn't go their way,
Mhm.
and then like they have to overcome like so many obstacles to actually get their revenge or get their vengeance, and then it's like at the end of it, it's like does the dude even get his revenge, or does he go like, no, I'm not even gonna like. It's there's so many ways. There's so many ways when it comes to revenge, but yeah, I like revenge animes because it's like super suspenseful.
Mhm. I'll tell you from the first 5 chapters, he seems like the main character seems like a badass. Obviously, he's not as strong as the Rangers and whatnot, considering they all got clapped. But I don't know, man. I see good potential, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep reading now that I know there's the anime adaptation. Not gonna lie, kind of lazy of me, but it's definitely one that I'm gonna be following along 100%, bro.
Low key, the anime adaptation might be it, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, let's get into the next one.
All right. So there's the next one is honestly, I want to hear your take on it, but Netflix is premiering a new live action series for an anime, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is one of the OG animes. Came out in I want to say it was like either late 80s slash early 90s. I watched the entire anime series. And yeah, it's coming out on December 14th. And I don't know if this is due to One Piece live action success, but they already put the shit out and it's already coming out this year in a couple of months, so it's kind of crazy. This is like the promotional picture right here, so you can see the main character and who it's supposed to be. But I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it.
Damn, yo. So I was actually so hyped when I saw this, and it's because I know you love the show. So I'm like, yo, this is about to be sick. I know, like, even though like you might have to criticize this because you actually like the show, I have no opinions on the matter. Like generally, I have no opinions on the matter. Because I haven't watched it. I do want to watch Yu Yu Hakusho for sure.
Mhm.
But is this like the same as the One Piece live action where it's episodes, or is this like a
Yeah,
movie?
it's a live action series, same thing, episodes.
So this is like the first couple episodes.
I don't know exactly how many episodes are going to be here. I know like One Piece, obviously everyone was like knew exactly what was going to go on. We knew that it was supposed to be 10, then it was 8 episodes. I haven't really heard anything about how many episodes this is supposed to be, but I'm gonna just assume it's probably 8 or 10.
But I mean, low key, this is gonna be my introduction to Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm gonna watch it. I'm
Mm.
gonna watch the live action first. Then I'm gonna watch the anime.
Bet. Honestly, bro, Yu Yu Hakusho is one of the OG classics. Like, yeah, fire, bro. Like, literally, my profile picture in our Discord, which, by the way, link in the description, is one character from this anime.
Yeah, I mean, I know you love this show. So what are you hyped?
Of course, I'm hyped, man. I just don't know how they're gonna do this one, but I say the same thing for One Piece, so I'm probably still gonna watch it, to be honest.
Because One Piece was so good as a live action. I have some hope.
I got
I really do.
expectations down, bro. That might not be a good thing. I guess that's where I'm coming at. That's
Yeah,
what
I do have high expectations for a fact because bro, One Piece was so good. Like the One Piece live action was so good. I did not expect it to be that good. So if Yu Yu Hakusho is not near the caliber, it kind of like One Piece kind of spoiled our expectations. But yeah,
yeah, as per usual though.
literally, bro. But yeah, let's get into the next one.
All right, so this next one is honestly pretty cool. I know a lot of people are a fan of the series teasing Master Takagi-san. So basically, this series is pretty much ending. Literally, it might have already ended this week, but we got some news that it's also having a live action series. I don't know if it's Netflix too. I think it might be Netflix. And on top of that, it's also getting a manga spinoff. So pretty good news. Obviously it's a a rom-com anime. Not really our cup of tea, but the manga spinoff, I don't know if I want to spoil it. Actually, yo, fuck it, because like to be honest, bro, if it's a rom-com, you already know they're gonna get together. So basically, it's based off of their daughter. So yeah, fuck it, I spoiled it, bro.
It is what it is. Eh?
I mean, it's obvious, bro. Like, it literally looks exactly like them.
At this point, you didn't spoil it. You just addressed what you saw. So yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm not too high into the rom coms.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably not watching this. But if that's your cup of tea, when is this coming out? November?
The spin-off, the manga spin-off is coming out in November.
Yeah, so if you're looking to see some new rom-com manga, this is probably it.
It's actually fire because I know a lot of people have been reading the manga chapter for chapter, and that literally ending sucks because like obviously it sucks, but it's literally picking up maybe like it's kind of like a time skip, but in November, so not even a month wait. That's pretty fire, man. And I know fans of this series are pretty crazy about it. I've actually had a couple people DM me when I posted this particular news, like, "Yo, this is hype. This is sick." So I'm pretty happy for them.
Yeah, man, they get it. Like they don't even have to wait a month. That's pretty crazy. Not gonna lie.
That's fire. All right,
But
yo.
yeah, let's get into the next one,
All right. So
brother.
at the end of this pod, we have pretty much second seasons for all of these anime. So I'm just gonna kind of go through them. So we got a second season of The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. So that's getting a second season. Don't really know too much about this one to be honest, but it looks like it's romance as well. Yeah, looks like a romance, right?
Yep. I mean, I see a little girl on a swing. There seems to be like on the next image. There seems to be an interaction between her and another guy around some cherry blossoms. But yes, probably a romance.
Yeah,
Probably something I'm not gonna watch. But again, if you're into romance, this might be it.
yeah. I do know that this anime, the first season, just came out last season or the season before, so not bad turnaround. But yeah, let's get into the next one. All right, so this next one is pretty cool. We got Castlevania Nocturne. Is getting that. So basically, that's a spin-off for the original Castlevania. That's also getting a second season. So good for it. I remember just reporting on this news not too long ago. Like the first original Castlevania Nocturne is getting an anime adaptation on Netflix. So it's actually crazy that they already got a second season. Yeah, it literally came out September 28th. Like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah, I just saw. I was on Netflix, and I just saw this Castlevania. I was gonna ask you, have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it, bro, but so the news of this came out on October 6th, and the show literally premiered on Netflix on September 28th. How did they already figure out that they're gonna have a second season? I don't know.
Holy shit, that's crazy. I mean, fans of Castlevania really don't have anything to really wait for. They already know what's going on.
Right?
Their viewers are not in the dark. I like that. I like that.
It's actually kind of crazy. I know this series is about like vampire hunters, so definitely pretty unique. If you're into the vampire genre, this might be something for you.
Damn, I might actually watch this one
Okay.
on Netflix. I
Are you
really
gonna
might.
did you watch the original Castlevania or not?
No, I haven't. I have not.
If you watch that, let me know how it is. I might check it out. Because Issa, if you guys know him, he was on an episode with us from a long time ago. Big My Hero writer, I mean fan. He told me to watch it, so still haven't watched
Definitely a My Hero Rider,
it.
but damn, he watched the original Castlevania that came out when?
No, it just came out like a couple years ago, not too long ago.
Okay, okay, okay. You said it was an OG. Is there like an older version than that, or
No. So like this one is a spin-off, you know what I mean? So it's not like part of
okay?
I don't know because I don't watch it, but I don't think it's part of the original story.
Got you, got you, got you. So the one I watched on Netflix is not gonna be the real one.
No, they have the real one on there.
Okay, okay. So I'm gonna watch that for sure.
I'm just saying if you watch it, let me know how that is. Because
I
he's
got you.
been telling me to watch that for a minute.
But say less. It's kind of getting me excited. I did like the originals and Vampire Diaries until season 4 of Vampire Diaries. Don't roast me. Don't roast me for that one, but
Now you're
shit
good.
was sick, so this might be it, yeah.
Did you like Twilight too or not?
Nah, I never watched that.
That's the only thing I know that has vampires in it. So
To be honest, I never watched it. And my cousins really got me into Vampire Diaries, and it was
mm,
fire until season 4 they got into too much romance and stuff, and I was like a kid at that time, so I was like, yo, fuck this shit. But then they basically had like not a spin-off but a different version, a prequel you could say, and it was called The Originals, and it was sick. Yeah.
nice. I've heard of that. Yeah, everyone was telling me to watch that, and I'm like, nah.
Now, if you're not a vampire dude, then you're probably not gonna watch it. But that shit was pretty
I try
sick.
to watch random, but I try to watch Teen Wolf, but that never really panned out.
Yeah, I never watched that either.
All right,
I
yeah.
don't even give it a try, to be honest. I always got like ads for it because of Vampire Diaries, but I was like, yo, I'm on Team Vampire. Fuck these werewolves. But yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. All right, yeah, let's get into the last and final article for today. So this last piece of news is another new season of an anime. We got Blue Orchestra, and that's getting a second season. I'm assuming this is like a musical anime, so it's honestly pretty fire. Like we got a pretty nice like range of genres for all these second seasons. We got like a romance one, we got a vampire one, and now we got a musical one. So honestly, bro, not bad, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we got a good variety. We got a good variety. All these are getting second seasons. That damn that means a lot of these are new anime. So if you guys do want to, get right into them, all you have to do is watch one season and you're pretty much caught up. So I would recommend these three anime if you're looking to if you need something new to watch.
Yeah, it looks like this literally came out April 9th. So literally, like Owen said, a lot of these have just started to air. Damn. That's honestly that kind of goes to show what we were talking about earlier, how anime be popping off over here, and there's just so much quantity of it.
Exactly. Like this, even though it's something we won't watch personally, it's something that a lot of people will watch generally because even though it's not our interests, people like rom
There's a
coms,
niche
people
out
like romance. So
there.
yeah,
Exactly. There's a niche out here for every single one of these.
exactly. I mean, um, I might have to wait to get into the romance niche a
Yeah.
little while. Then I might, but right now, we're hard shonen,
Mhm.
and anything else that you recommend me, pretty much,
Bro, watch
literally.
Five Band play.
Yo, I gotta watch something. And which one was first I gotta watch JJK. I gotta watch JJK before. See, this is what I mean. I can't start new anime because all the ongoing anime are already like
Uh,
consuming so much time. Like I have to watch JJK.
real talk, bro. Do me a solid, bro. I'm gonna need you to finish Doctor Stone if you haven't from last season. The
I
new
think I think I have like one episode left. I honestly think I finished it.
the
I have
new
to, yeah.
literally comes out today, I think, if I'm not wrong.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah. Now I'm gonna do a recap of the season. Just to see. I always do that. Like watch a YouTube recap of the season previous season, then I go into the new season. This shit's about to be hype. Finally, Dr. Stone. It's been a minute, bro.
Facts. And I know you're behind on this too, but Tokyo Revengers, two episodes already out, so I already watched them.
Oh no way. Yo, I
Picked
am,
up right where it left off, bro. It's crazy.
and this is why I can't watch 5 a.m. or like anything, bro. Yu Yu Hakusho. It's just so hard. There's so many good new anime that we just keep getting, and we just keep getting such good content that watching old content is almost impossible. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want any news, generally um follow our Instagram. We post news pretty much daily, pretty much as soon as the news drops, it gets posted on our Instagram. Also check out our Discord if you're trying to chat with us, if you're trying to, just have a good time, meet new people. We do game nights and we are definitely going to do a lot more watch parties. We're going to do a watch party for AOT when it comes out. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, make sure you guys check out DropClick. Thank you again for sponsoring us at DropClick at Own. But yeah, link will be in the description, man. I'm telling y'all right now, bro, that shit looks so clean, bro. If you guys want a nice ass setup, y'all need to check it out. Like I promise you, like I literally all my life, bro. It's so fire.
Appreciate the kind words, bro. And I think that pretty much wraps it up, right?
Yep, yep. And again, link in the description for all these articles and our Discord and obviously drop click and our code, our promo code. So yeah, with that being said, we'll catch you guys in the next episode of Anime Plus. Peace.
Peace.